Hi, my name is Tatiana and my channel is created by Lady T, and today I'm standing in front of Barnsdall Gallery Theater where the Andromeda Electric Orchestra is going to play on November 19th. I have all the information for the orchestra in my description links if you want to get tickets and come to this beautiful park and see a wonderful performance by a brand new orchestra that has gotten great reviews so far. And this month's project, we're going to be doing a cowl for Halloween. And so I have this beautiful cowl, and I wanted to wear it when the weather is nice and cool in the outside, and I've decorated it to make it really pretty. So watch my video on how you can make this wonderful cowl for yourself for this month's Halloween project. Crochet along. And here's the Barnsdall Gallery Theater. So you can get your tickets for this wonderful performance that's coming up in November. And here's the flyer for the Andromeda Electric Orchestra on their door. And this is the QR code, and I'll put the description for the concert in my description link. And it's going to be November 19th. It's a classical rocks concert. And it's at the Barnsdall, it's part of the Barnsdall concert series. Okay, so the materials you're going to need is 2 colors of yarn, and I'm using the Red Heart Super Saver, and I'm using this orange yarn, and I'm using the black, which is the Red Heart Super Saver. And you will also need some Halloween buttons. These are buttons that I got at Joann. And you don't have to actually have pumpkin buttons, but it's kind of nice for a Halloween theme if you want to do that. These are Halloween buttons that I'm going to be using. And then I also have this little cute Halloween pendant that I've had, and I got this at Joann as well with the jewelry making kit things, and they can actually be on sale right now because it's Halloween time. And then also some pins and a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken both of the strands and put them together, and I'm crocheting both of the strands like so. And so I've got 46. I'm going to go until 102. So that's 46, 40, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, and 102. So I have my nice long chain, and I've gone 102. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the first 2 chains, so 1 and 2, and I'm going to double crochet on the third chain, which I will do double crochet all the way across like so. And I will go all the way across, so that'll be 100 double crochets on the chain. Okay, so I've double crocheted and I've gone ahead and did 100 on this chain, 100 double crochets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 2. Okay, so I'm going to chain 2, right like this. And that counts as the first double crochet, and I'm going to turn. And I am going to crochet in this, double crochet in this space, because this is the first space. So I'm going to double crochet, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to double crochet like so, and I'm going to go all the way across until I hit the end of the row, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to chain 2 and skip the first double crochet, and then double crochet in the next double crochet, and I am going to do this for a total of 12 rows. So this was my first row, this is my second row. So after I finish this row, I'm going to do 10 more rows, so I will have a total of 12 rows. Okay. Okay, so I've done 12 rows of double crochet, and so I'm getting ready to make my cowl. So I'm going to cut this off in a minute, but I just want you to see that this is how I'm planning on positioning the cowl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the buttons right here, and then at the bottom here where I've got this tail, I'm going to hang this little guy. So that's what I'm going to be working on right now. Okay, so I'm looking for this tail over here. So I'm just going to give it a nice cut, like so, and pull this through. And I am going to tie this up. And in order to hide this tail here, I'm just going to take my crochet hook and just pull it through. And then I'll just pull it through some more like this and tuck it in really nice. And I'm going to make another tie so it doesn't unravel, and I'll double tie it. And just give this a cut so that you can't see. So that is the way I'm doing that. So I'm going to make sure that when I put this together like this, that I have this part in the front, because I want this part to have the little guy hanging here. So I don't have to sew him on. I'm just going to, he's got a little bit of a little thing to hang him on. He's this little pendant. So I'm just gonna hang him at the end, but I'm gonna do that last. First, what I wanna do is I wanna put my my buttons. So I want to line up my buttons. Where are my buttons? My buttons are here. So I want to line these up. I'm going to take them out of the package right now. And I want to line them up so that they kind of look kind of cute like this. And they stand out in this background, but at the same time, they're decorative. And I'm doing this more for the decorative version. And the buttons have these little buttonholes in them. So when you're gonna do this, you have to decide, like, how's it gonna be buttoned. So I'm going to mark it so that it's actually, the buttons are gonna be here, but they're gonna go through here like that. So they're going to actually be on this part, but they're actually, you know, when you put the button through, it's going to go into the area here. So it doesn't really fit. So I have to figure out how I'm going to make that fit. Okay, so after looking at this a few times, I decided that I'm just going to put them at the ends right here. And the way I'll wear the cowl is I'll just put it over my head and not open and close this like I would do with the regular buttons, because these buttons are too small for me to deal with. So I made a little knot, and I am sewing right into the edge here between the two pieces of my cowl, and until I hit that spot. Okay, there's the knot, and then I just take my button here, and I take it and I weave it through, and then I sew it in like that. So I got it in, and it's all nice and sewn, and then I just kind of like sewing a button, but not really. So I don't really like hand sewing that much, but you know, you got to do it every now and then. And then I just pull it through here, and I'll get my other one. Oops, there we go. And there we go, and I can just kind of weave that around again, like so. And I can just tie a little knot again, like so, and it'll stay. And there we go. And cut that off. So that's staying pretty well. And you know, if there's a little bit, I'll take my smaller scissors and cut the ends later. So then I have to make a decision. I don't think I want more than 4 buttons. So I think these 2 are good. And I have to decide which other buttons I want. So I can either pick the green hat and the purple hat one, and leave it like this. And I think I kind of like that little colorful look. And I think I'll save this for something else later, because there's always other projects to do. So you do need a needle, a sewing needle. I don't think I put that on the description, but you'll need the sewing needle. So I'm gonna finish these other 2, and then I'll come back and show you how I did this guy. Okay, I went ahead, I had more buttons to do, and I went ahead and I did this side because it just balanced it out better. And I did both sides. So now I'm going to put my little pendant, this guy, in the middle over here. And so there's this little gap here, and I don't want that gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crochet needle and I'm going to put this tail through that little gap over here, like that. And I'm going to tie it, but I'm going to tie it like this. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to put it this way so there's more, like so. And then I'm going to take one of the pieces. So I'll just take the orange one because that's, and put it through the bottom, like that. And then I'm going to take my pendant and I'll take the black one. And then you have to make sure it's small enough to get through. So I really don't care how I have glue on my fingers from another project that I did, so it's really hard for me to get this. I'm gonna do this without the camera on and come back. Well, I hope you liked my video and you get to make this cowl. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a message in the comments, or subscribe to my channel, Created by Lady T. And if you have a chance, check out Andromeda Electric Orchestra that will be playing here at Barnsdall Park on November 19th with a fabulous concert ahead.